We worked on these AI tactics for over a year. Took us about 11 months to build them. And then it took another few months to assemble new reports and get all of that working correctly. And our motivation for all of it was very simple. I have always maintained that the most important part of planning is actually sitting down with people using the VisionWorks brain-based visual interface to help clients really think about and build a picture of what for them would be a satisfying and fulfilling life. And my experience is that often that's neglected or short-circuited, maybe is a better word, because of the time taken then to figure out, when should I start OAS and CPP? What's the best order of withdrawals from different retirement plans and so on. So the whole point of doing the AI work was to let the computer figure out all of those financial planning tactics, freeing up time so that we can then spend more time sitting down and really doing something that will be really worthwhile for the client and emotionally engage them in planning. And as a little aside, I'll also mention that I think today, for a variety of reasons, planning is being progressively more narrowed in its focus just to look at retirement planning. And one of the phrases I always use is the dinner table conversation, meaning if you look at your own experience of life, how often do you sit around the dinner table talking about retirement plans or your portfolios or whatever, as compared to things like this summer we want to do some landscaping on the backyard, how much can we afford to spend on it and so on. So our more holistic life model prepares people for retirement, but it does something else which I think is much more valuable to them in the short term, which is help them make very informed decisions about the here and now. And I find it really interesting because most of the support questions we get aren't about, portfolios and planning for retirement and all that sort of thing. They're much more focused on things like, I have a client, they want to upsize their house, they're going to draw down on portfolios, they're going to do this, that, the other thing, and they're wondering if it's going to work or not work. So they're really clients are really asking questions about the here and now things that they're trying to manage in life. And so a holistic approach helps them do that, but we need to have the time to actually, build the model.